Today is May 5th, 2024, and this is our weekly update on the war between Israel and the Hamas terror organization in the Gaza Strip. Shalom, my friends. This is Akiva Gersh with Israel in 5, where we give you everything Israel in 5 minutes. Please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or want to keep the conversation going, please do so below in the comments. Lots going on. It's been a couple of weeks since we shared a war update, as last week was the week of Passover, the holiday of Passover, and we shared more content celebrating the beautiful and joyous celebration, holiday of freedom in the Jewish tradition, that being Passover. We're back to sharing updates. A lot is going on. A lot has been going on. Let's begin. The war between Israel and Hamas continues almost 7 months now since October 7th, since that horrific and barbarous attack on Israel, on Israeli communities along the Gaza border on October 7th. And we've been fighting back against Hamas ever since. We've been saying now for a very long time that Israel has its eyes on Rafah, on the southern region of the Gaza Strip, which is pretty much the last frontier of this war. But for various reasons, including political reasons, that attack on Rafah has not happened yet, though it is definitely in the news and in the headlines here in Israel, as Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said that they have made final preparations, and it is something that should be happening soon. Taking most of the headlines here in Israel is the potential possible deal with Hamas to release some of the hostages. Like in other deals, Hamas has basically said no. For the past many weeks, there have been many different attempts, many different deals, many conversations and discussions, and Hamas continues to say no to any deal, because for them, they will only, as they've said, they will only say yes to a deal that includes an official end to the war and Israel completely leaving the Gaza Strip, which Israel says cannot happen for the safety and the security of its citizens. So another deal is on the table. Israel said that they're giving Hamas 1 more week. This was on Friday, an ultimatum. And if there's no deal, then they will go and enter into Rafah to fight the last few remaining Hamas battalions there. We'll keep you posted, and we'll see what happens with that. The fighting continues between Hezbollah and Israel in the north of Israel on the Lebanese border. Almost daily attacks of all kinds, houses being destroyed, Israeli citizens being injured, even killed. That continues to be a very, very hot part of this conflict, that Israel also has been saying that if this doesn't stop, this will escalate into a full-on war between Israel and Hezbollah in order to bring back, again, safety and security to the north of Israel. Tens and tens and tens of thousands of Israeli residents from the north still have not returned to their homes because of this ongoing fighting. What has caught the world's attention in this past week, mostly having to do with this conflict, is the horrendous protests that have burst out on university campuses around the world, and specifically around the United States. Many building these protest encampments that have basically blocked off certain areas of campus and have prohibited Jewish and pro-Israel students from entering certain buildings, walking on certain parts of the campus, literally identifying them as Jews and as Israel supporters, and then not letting them walk through. It's an intense and an insane situation on these college campuses. Columbia, UCLA, and others having these encampments, them getting very violent, getting very, very discriminatory, and very, very anti-Semitic, both in terms of their actions and in terms of their speech, the things that they are saying, besides the accusations that we've gotten used to, unfortunately, that these false accusations that Israel's carrying out a genocide in Gaza, which is simply not true, and other horrible false accusations. They are chanting all kinds of things about death to the Jews, death to Israel, down with Israel, and the like. And this has only gotten worse and worse and worse. Police were called into many of these campuses to finally take down these encampments and restore law and order to these institutions. Literally, students who pay lots and lots of money were limited from going to classes, accessing public buildings like libraries. In fact, many of these universities had to cancel classes, cancel graduation ceremonies, bring learning online as a result of this unlawful and disorderly string of protests connected to this ongoing conflict here in the Middle East. So lots going on. This continues. We're again almost 7 months into this conflict, and Israel is continuing to stand tall and to stand strong and to stand proud, not give in and not give up despite all of the international pressure. And again, like I said at the beginning, this is a very crucial week to see what will happen with this potential deal between Hamas and Israel to release hostages. If that falls through, like many of them have in the past, Israel did say they will absolutely go into Rafah finally, something that they've been waiting to do for many, many months. We'll keep you posted. And as always, thank you so much for your support, your prayers, and your love of Israel. All the best, and be well.